Hello, this reading is going to be for Sagittarius. This is going to be from the 7th to the 14th. I paused right there when I said that. I knew the date before I started, but I paused when I said that, trying to remember. So it may be something that, like, you may have to pause on something, or you might have to try to remember something, or or you might need to you probably already do that, but just remember everything that you deal with, or people that you conversate with. Just try to remember everything that's said and everything that you talk about. I'm here like for your own safety. Just have it as like backup. You know how you get paperwork and then you make a copy of it so that you have a copy for yourself, stuff like that. So, but we're gonna see what we have for you for the 7th to the 14th. We have solitude. We have body. What's that song? Body, yada, 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 yada. Okay. Creative blocks. Oh no. What's that about? But we'll see though. That's just the main card. We don't know who the creative blocks are for. But that's why I was saying, like, pause. You might pause, or it might be something you need to remember. Like, you may have some creative gifts or ideas. I guess you need to write them down. If you're not writing them down, you're going to forget. We do have people sometimes naturally have strong memories, so they can remember things verbatim, because I have that. But at the same time, it's okay to, like, write, sticky notes to yourself. Okay, well, this is just going to come out. It's on my hand. Look, y'all. Just got to drop. They in reverse too. It is. Striving is in reverse. That's good, because it's saying that you don't have to strive. You live in the flow. Striving is not a way of living. You don't actually get to live when you're striving, because you're always constantly trying to get something figured out or worked out or dealt with. And then we have compassion. Is this compassion? Companionship in reverse. Ooh, and independence in reverse. Uh-oh. I was about to say, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Where they come from? But, wow, companionship is like friendship is in reverse. So let's see. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. I do want to go to creative blocks first. I am going to go to companionship next, because we need to see. I'm about to say, like, people might not have a companionship. They might want one with you. But let's see what we have for creative blocks, because I don't like that came out. It's almost like having writer's block. This is the worst thing in the world. But like, if you relax and pause, it might come to you. That's probably why we have to pause in the beginning. It might come to you. But we do have solitude too. So it could be you or someone else. We're going to see. And it could be the solitude will help you with your creative blocks. This one's just on my hand. So, oh, the Empress. No. Why would the Empress have creative blocks? Either there, I'm hearing like the Empress can help somebody else with creative blocks. So if you're in the Empress position, the mother position, you handling your business, it's not just about being a mother, it's about being able to take care of your business and other people's business, making sure that things are okay, financially stable, knowing what to do when there's nothing left to do. I'm hearing like the lights on, like this is a person who can keep the lights on in your house and somebody else's house. The Empress, even though she takes care of our house, that's the first thing she do. But the Empress will go out of her way to help someone else, because that's a loving mother. A mother is a mother of all mothers. When you're a mother to all people, not just your children. You're a mother to your sister children. That's what an Empress is to me. Like, you the mama, the grandma, you know what I'm saying? But that's not saying that you do everything. It's just you have a mind to help things get done. That's not about you got to put your foot in the water. You got to walk across the sand. You got to walk across the beach. That's not what that is. That's a person who, like, you ain't even got to be there, and you help somebody get through that situation. That's what the Empress is. So I feel like somebody's having creative blocks, and Like you may have to pause to help them remember what to do. It's like when something happened, you can't like when something happens in somebody's life, it's like you just go blank or you can't think straight no more. So you probably have to help somebody, help encourage somebody to get their juju flowing again, or get their motivation back in life. Like they might just not even be feeling motivated. Let's see what else do we have for the Empress. Well, we'll just leave it there because I don't want no distorted energy. We're not gonna make it distorted. That's the truth about this. What's for companionship? Yeah, came right out. Y'all saw that? Pleasure and the food. So that's friendship. So there could be some fools out here seeking pleasure, or it could be people. The people that you help, they may be fools that were seeking pleasure and not knowing that you have to be disciplined and you have to make sure everything is good around your dwelling before you go out there trying to seek pleasure. They may have put pleasure first. You know how the people who like to play, you know, like when you're young, people play high school, they play all the time and want to go to all the parties and all that and forget that there's a world out here. Like you gotta have business, you gotta have money, you gotta have a brain. They forget to study. That's what I'm hearing. They forgot to study. And so now all they know is pleasure. But these people who are, they're fools because they out here seeking pleasure, but the people they seeking pleasure with are not their friends. It's like, what, everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner, RP, but these people ain't even their friends. They out here toasting. I'm talking the hostess with the mostest, and these people are not even their friends. They're just trying to get what they can get out of them. This card came out by itself, the Knight of Wands, the rock star, the player. Let's go for independence in reverse. These people might not even have no independence. Wait a minute. I don't want to sit here and talk about all this because this is your reading. I feel like, so you have to be aware that there's going to be a lot of stuff being talked about. It's going to be outside of you, but it's going to be a lot of stuff that's talked about. It might be brought to your front door, your front porch, because you are the Empress. All these people come telling you this, but it's only because they have a creative block right now. They don't know what to do or how to do it. But I feel like the independence is in reverse. This is the Magi card. This is you know, the guy who thinks so is the guy who does too much. So this is like also the manipulation card, person who manipulates. So the person who has been trying to manipulate you or who has been in manipulation, I'm finna say God is taking their independence away. That's what I'm hearing. God is taking their like independence away. Almost like if they were, how do you say this the right way? The manipulation is going away, and it's because they're not independent. These people are not able to think on their own. That's why they try to manipulate you. But what God is going to do is going to take away their ability to even think of anything regarding you. There's no manipulation to you because they don't have it. It's like, okay, it's like, because I always say it's like a group of people, they want to come for you, but these people can't come to you one-on-one. If you really hate me that much, or you really want to discuss whatever you want to discuss, if you really think you can, you know, beat my ass, come to me one-on-one. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, nobody around but camera, so we can see how it all go down, and the little voice, the audio playing, so we can really see what it is. Don't bring you back up, don't bring your crew, don't bring squad, you know what I'm saying, because these could be people who have squads, crews, whatever, and you don't. Not saying that you don't, because you always protect it, but at the same time, I'm telling you, this could be going on outside of you. So some people who have been manipulative, but like I'm hearing like somebody got a hold on them to where they can't do what they want to do or move like they want to do. But this is all because of the fact that they was manipulating you, and these people are fools. Like I'm hearing like it's entanglement. They just all, I was about to say what the fuck ever. They just all entangled. It really don't have nothing to do with you except for the fact that what's for strive, they're gonna come to your front door. This is this player energy, so that this is a player energy, but this is also an immature man. Like I know they say the player word, but that's I mean, it ain't just about being a player, it's about being immature. You're just immature. This person is immature, but it's because they're not independent. So this is the person that I'm hearing they round up other people to kind of do work for them and do things for them, and I'm hearing that's not gonna cut it. God not gonna let that work this time. Like if they was the type of person who could go get all these people to uh do this pleasuring or whatever they were trying to do, they're not going to be able to do it no more. Like they're not going to have that independence to think to even round up a crew to come against you. Like this is the person who can go get other people. You know how something happened, they want to go tell this one, that one, and now all these people hate you. Or feel some type of way about you, don't even know the full story. I'm here, they were just oblivious. Like this person is oblivious, or what they did was just, or the way they would think it was oblivious. So it's like they no longer have that freedom to try and round people up to do stuff because they were never independent in the first place, and the manipulation pretty much has failed. What else do we have? Then I feel like also be mindful. I'm hearing like if there's an ex or somebody trying to tell you anything, not even ex, just people trying to gas you like their love life is spectacular. Understand that they're not even friends. They may do all this rumbling in the sheets, but it's because they're fools. Like fools know how to have sex too. Like you ain't gotta be sexually explicit to know how to have sex. You stick the you stick the hot dog in the bud, and you put mustard on there. I mean, come on now. That's common sense. These people could be fools thinking that they know how to pleasure somebody, and they really don't. What's the Striving in reverse? I didn't mean to say that, but I did. And you know, they're forgetting that they have to have a mind, and that's why all this is going on, because these people are not independent. I feel like they're not independent for striving. Yeah, because you're the high priestess, you don't have to strive, you don't have to do nothing. You could just it's like I'm hearing like you had a playbook, but it's almost like spirit is gonna give you play by play on what to do and how to move through life, or they have already given you play by play on what to do and how to move through life. And these people over here, just as crooked as they come, they probably don't even know. They don't have no independent mind. They don't know how to think for themselves. They don't know like what to do. But and I'm saying that to say, even if you didn't know what to do, so you don't have to feel bad. Spirit has given you play by play. They're taking away your striving, and they have taken it away. But you have to listen to the Most High. That's play by play. You have to listen to them regarding everything. I'm here regarding your failures. Like your failures meant something to God. Like they meant something. They were purposeful. Some people just fail just because, but your failures meant something. And they may have taught you something too, but that's not the only thing. They didn't just teach you something. It was something in your failures that were important. So Sagittarius, let me see. I guess I'll go to solitude. I was about to say, that's pretty much it. This is probably you dealing with other people. So for solitude, we have the big coin and we have the Princess of Cups. So I feel like for that, I feel like you may be nope. Let me get another card. My Princess of Cups is the person who dressed things up. Prudence. Okay. So this is a conflict because there's hard work and then there's work in reverse. Works is like the things you do for a company or the things you do regarding business. Hard work, I'm feeling like this. So I'm feeling like you might be self-employed. You might have to work hard though. I feel like, but this is gonna bring about your money. Like I feel like you're gonna realize that, like, you know, working for businesses, that's 3 pentacles spread out. Working for yourself, that's 8. But in the midst of working for yourself, it becomes one big coin. It all comes into it's bigger. What I'm hearing is you might be stashing money away too. You might need to stash money away. Okay, don't laugh. But you may be, that's what I just heard while I was saying that. You may be stashing money away or you need to stash money away. This is the Princess of Cups. So it's like you may only let people know that you have this much when in your secret closet, like you have a little bit, but that's okay because if you have savings, you can't let people know like what's in your savings. So I'm here like for solitude, you need to stash some money in a place where nobody can find it. They have, you know, not just the banks though. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like you need to have a safe or something like that, or your little box. You know, the dope boys back in the day, they put money in their shoe boxes and just hid it. You know, where nobody can find it. How do you know that? I mean, how you know that? I don't, hey, see, you know what it is. But at the end of the day, also it could be mindful. Somebody is out there pretending to work hard and they don't. And also somebody could be trying to dress up. It could be conflict about, like, people could be saying, do you work hard or do you not work hard? Because you spend time with yourself. It's like, yeah, this person work hard, but they had their days off. That's what I'm hearing. There's days off. Like, it's like, it's okay if you have your days off because people know you work hard. This is works and working hard. So people know that you go from, like, you may go through a whole stretch of working hard and then just be like, you know what, I'm gonna take some days off. But that's healthy. That's healthy. So there's nothing wrong with it. But I feel like at the same time you need to stash some money away. So I do have a rock star over here. It came out by itself. He's like, I'm about to say, he's like the main thing, the center of attention. What's for body? So just be mindful, Sagittarius. You might find this stuff out about people. Or, like I said, when I say remember, you might just remember all this stuff that might have already happened. What's for body? Okay, well, that's the Emperor right there. But, okay. Well, I was going to say it didn't come out, but then went on here it came out. It did come out in reverse. But since it was already upright, I'm going to keep it upright. So, and I'm going to give one more card because it was on the bottom. So I can fool you. Because I was just holding them like, is it going to fall or is it not? Can I get one more card for the Emperor? So I feel like this dude's, but like I said, these people could have been seeking pleasure, like foolishly seeking pleasure, that they didn't take the time to gain friendships with people. Just like this person, these people just in and out of doors. What's for body and the Emperor? I'm about to say, what does the Emperor have to say about this? And the Magi is also a man, but I always say, like, it could be one man doing it all, but we have clarity. So it's like the Emperor has clarity over, I'm about to say, body parts. Accepting my body. So that's like somebody, of course, accepting who they are, mind, body, and spirit, but also that there's a man that accepts you the same way as you accept yourself. But it's also a man who's gaining clarity over, you know how you say, how I said earlier, these people were foolish and they were thinking like, hold on one second. Like, how I said, foolishly thinking pleasure was friendship. So this could have been an emperor or a man who thought that the body was more important than the mind. So they gaining clarity over that. Or they could have thought whatever they thought about a body, anything like that. Like they're gaining clarity because, you know, I was about to say I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. So this person could have been foolishly doing that. I mean, like parading around like as if that was the most important thing when it comes to companionship or love or anything like that. But this man is gaining clarity that that's not what's important. And they may be the one with the creative blocks and coming to you as the mother. I want to say for your assistance, but also just because it's like they realize, like, okay, I'm gonna say, like, their creativity could be blocked without you, because it's even like, even though it's the magic of manipulation, you gotta understand he has music around him, so this person probably, if they do, and this is also the rock star who, like, he has a guitar and everything, so that's musically inclined, so this person creativity could be blocked without you, oh, when I create, you're my muse. Got the can't refuse. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Yeah. Justin Bieber said, when I create, you're my muse. When he say you got the smile, I can't refuse. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Shower you with all my, yeah, these are my only intentions. Yeah, so this person may intend to love you, and they may come to you after they have established this. I feel like this person, this emperor, has come to the clarity of what this is. But remember, I said from the beginning, Sagittarius, this don't have nothing to do with you. So I'm hearing like 3 different scenarios, bro. This, how many cards do we have? 2, 4, 6. Okay, so it could be 3 different scenarios. 2 over here, 2 over here, and 2 over there. But I feel like when it comes to like male energies or masculine energies, like they may be into some type of trouble regarding who you are as a mother. If you were mistreated as a mother, if they mistreated your kids, if they mistreated your surroundings, if they just mistreated your name, they may be in some type of trouble. But at the same time, they're not able to manipulate the situation anymore or make it seem like you was or you wasn't. Because you remember, we have hard work, and then we have no works. So it could have been some conflict where some people said you work hard, some people said you didn't work at all. Or it could have been as much hard work as you did, people would turn your work over or make it flip. Oh, 3. I didn't even know this was a 3. Rather said it's 3 different scenarios, y'all. So it's like as hard as you work, somebody come mess your work up. It's like somebody who go straighten everything up in the kitchen, and then somebody just come move the stuff and just mess it back up. And you're like, I know I just fixed that, and it got you tripping. Like, I know I fixed that. Like, I know I dealt with that already. That's why I say it could be like a deja vu that's already happened. Like, I know I dealt with this, so you have to pause to remember, wait a minute, I already dealt with this. Not saying that you're going to deal with it, but it's like, I know it's like a situation where people are trying to make you think that you didn't fix something that you fixed, or you didn't do the work that you did. But at the same time, it's not going to affect you. Because behind all that, it's like, I'm hearing like miracle money. It's going to come out anyway. And that's when people are going to see. Like, to be honest, y'all, to be fair, this was double work. This is somebody who was working double time. Like, what you mean? I'm working here and there. Because remember, like a mother, she has to go to work, whether it's her own business or whatever it is. And then she has to work at home. That's 2 full-time jobs. So this is a person who was working double time to get things done. Even though people probably didn't see it because you was in solitude. Like some of your works, oh, okay, got it, bingo. Some of your works was hidden. You know what I'm saying? In the solitude, like this works is upside down so nobody could see it, but it's in solitude. Like some of your work was hidden, nobody saw it. They may have seen the money, or they may have thought that you was just saying stuff about your money, or they may have known that you were stashing money, but that's because you had another job or another other works that you did that brought in income. You had more than one stream of income, but you probably hid that from people. It might come to the light or whatnot, but it's not bad. It's just people will know that you really about your money. For this rock star, it just came out. So what I will say about that is this is just like, be mindful. Many men wish death upon me. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. I don't know. This could be, it's like you're dealing with many men. Sagittarius. Not saying that you're sleeping with them. This could be exes. Like this could be father of your children. Because some men you just have to deal with. You can't, not deal with it in that way, but you have to at least communicate. You know what I'm saying? So this could be many men feeling some type of way, or they could be troubling you, or they could just be troubled and trying to come to you. But I feel like there's one man who has clarity. So when he comes to you, like he's coming with understanding, and he's coming knowing all about, I want to say mind, body, and soul. Like this man could be coming, I was gonna say, to deal with your body. Is that like that? He could be coming to deal with your body. Because I did say body, yada, yada in the beginning. Coming to deal with your body. But it's not in a way like I feel like fools just, like I said, stick the hot dog in a bun. That's not what this is. This is fire. There's like a whole bunch of passion for you, but not mistakenly because of just wanting pleasure. This person doesn't just want pleasure or a one-night stand. yeah, uh, they have a whole bunch of passion for you, but just be mindful that these other men are going to like pretty much lose all control or all say so, as far as like if they had influence over other people to come against you, that's not gonna work no more. People are not going to believe them no more. If they were believing them, they might not have believed them in the beginning. I don't know, but they're not, because they realize this person that's talking about you, man, this how you break. This person that's talking about you not even independent. They can't think on their own. They got like 3 or 4 people to help them out. They're not even independent. If you're not independent, you can't come talk to nobody that's independent. This is how I say people like to compare and contrast people. You cannot compare and contrast people if they not. It got to be one per. If it's one mother with 3 kids, you can only compare her to another mother with 3 kids. You're not supposed to compare and contrast, but I'm just saying, if it's a Honda, you want to know which Honda is the best, you got to compare it to another Honda. You cannot compare a Honda to a Camry or a Ferrari, because you're not. It's not a fair comparison. It's not a fair comparison. So these people might have been comparing things. Like I said, how they was like, you work hard, but you don't work hard. They were comparing you to something that was not uh fair. These people probably was comparing you and contrasting you to something that wasn't fair. Like even with this the Empress sitting up taking care of the baby, and then this high priestess is over here just like lounging. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say she found out over too. But she just over here lounging. So it could have been a thing where it was a compare and contrast for the sake of, but this is after she's done her thing. She got a creative block. She come up out of, okay, now I know what to do. She may have paused. Like with this work, you may have paused for a second, and people thought you quit. People thought you gave up. People thought you didn't care. You know, people had everything to say. But when it was just a creative block, and when you came up out of there, now you back 10 toes down, back to Empress. And not only that, you like, since I took that break, I realized I don't need to be working that hard. And you decided to take your time to lounge. And I'm here like perfect your energy. So it's like comparing it, like you can't compare these 2 women at all. And I think that's what these guys may have been comparing women to you, or anything that was foolish. They was comparing people that wasn't even friends. Like if me and you talk about Taco Bell and y'all somebody else talk about Burger King, you can't compare that conversation and say that one was better than the other. You can only compare a taco to a taco. Either it's Taco Bell or Taco Cabana. Now we can compare 2 tacos, but you can't compare a taco and a burger and tell me which one is better, unless you just going off of like what you. No, don't say that. Say it the way you said it. You can only compare 2 tacos to see which one's the best. You cannot compare a taco to a burger and say, well, this taco is the best taco there is. That's not true. You ate a burger. You ate a burger, bro, and you trying to tell me no? You eat Taco Bell, Taco Cabana, Taco Bueno, all the taco centuries there is. You eat one of them, and then you can compare. This like I'm here like this don't have no weight. Like whatever they was trying to compare you to or with, it had no weight. Cause I feel like you was both. You was both these women. Like, oh, I'm every woman. It's all in me. Might have been why they compared you, because you was like every woman. Like you might have came through the door one day working hard, the next day you weren't working at all. Now they want to compare you to somebody that don't work at all. But granted, they didn't know that you worked hard. So let me say that first. But they was trying to compare you to somebody who didn't work, then compare you to somebody, well, you work hard, but not as hard as. It's just like whatever. So just be mindful of that. Whatever the comparing cultures, but I feel like they have clarity now, and they understand. Like this is a person who my body worship your body, worship my mind. That's Neo. When you fully love a person, you love their mind, body, and soul. And over here, this person, there was no companionship. It just was a whole bunch of people going in and out of doors, just seeking pleasure. And you know, that's what they want to do, but it was foolish. I think somebody realized that they was a fool by doing it. So at the end of the day, could be this man down here who realized it, but at the same time, there's another man who is intrigued with your body, and there's another man who realized how much of a fool he was, and he really has no say so at this point. So Sagittarius, that's what I have. I do pray that I explained that to you well. I do love you, and I pray that you have a great week. This is for the week the 7th to the 14th.